Hi, welcome to another episode of Hot Takes. Now, there are rumours, some would say fears, that the government is looking to switch off television, get rid of it. So, say no more. Away it goes, quite literally into the wild blue yonder. That doesn't mean we wouldn't have television per se, just not broadcast television. No more aerials. It would be internet only. You'd plug it in through your router into the back of the telly. You'd need a decoder. Absolutely fine. I watch all my TV like that now anyway. So, hey, Sky have been doing it for years. You just route it through the Sky router and away you go. But there is an upside to it. If all TV has to come through a router through the internet, it means that the BBC could quite easily be behind a firewall, or a paywall, should I say. And if you want to watch BBC, you pay for it. You can make it subscription, like that. Dead easy. Therefore, no need for a TV license. Those who want to pay for it, pay for it. Those who don't want to watch it, don't have to pay for it. Since it's going through a router, it can quite easily just be scrambled in the same way as Netflix or Amazon Prime, etc. So, there we go. The date of the switch off, though, is perhaps they're looking at 2034. So 9 years from now. Now, a lot of people are saying, oh, but what about old people? They don't get the tech. Well, to be honest, you're 9 years away. Computers and this sort of stuff have been around like for 30 years. People know how to use a satellite box, or Sky Q and things like that. Nobody sits and twiddles television channels in anymore. Those days is gone. I remember we used to have a TV and it had 6 push buttons and you pulled the panel down and there were little twiddly bits. And nobody knew why you had 6 channels because you had BBC One, BBC Two and ITV. We were in an area where you could get ITV London and ITV Anglia at the time. So we could actually technically have 2 channels for ITV because often the programmes were different on one than the other. Yes, I'm that old, children. But that was it. 6 buttons, couldn't work out why. Then I got a video game and that went on the 5th. See, I knew there was method to this. But, this is how it was. But now, of course, you've got 300 channels and they're all start showing a load of old rubbish, aren't they? So, yeah, I think it's actually okay. I don't have a problem with them switching off. It frees up the bandwidth. They can use it for other things, maybe opening up different forms of communication, giving us more bandwidth for mobile phones or whatever. Who knows? But, yeah, as I say, there's probably some people who'll have a downside to it. If you can think of a downside, let me know in the comments. But from an upside, it means it's easy to put the BBC behind a paywall. And we can abolish the TV tax. Let me know what you think. Thanks a lot. Goodbye.